feel good. Like I feel loose. I feel like I'm flowing right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's me ideally on psychedelics. It's like, hell yeah, this is like everything's good. Like, but if we go deeper, I think, or like if we think about the start, I don't know, if I start to think about like why I'm even out here, or like what the reason is, like how I got here, like yeah, that starts to get kind of trippy. And then the beginning of that, and then beginning of that, and then beginning of that, and then beginning of that, all the way up until what started the world, and like what, the beginning of time, the existence of time, and yeah.
That's where you feel like your trips go, is like when you go to the beginning, you just feel like...
When I try and think, I think. When I try and dig deep.
Yeah.
when I dig deep. When I fucking... Yeah.
Mine go just to like, basically like the surface, just like what's going on. I'm just like, man, like I know I've been feeling this way. I need to deal with it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's kind of where I go with psychedelics. Like every time I do like...
That's why you don't like to always do them.
Because I want to do them with intention. I don't want to do them like just as recreational. Because I always just do them with intention.
Yeah,
and, like,
I think because
I want to know
is to do it recreational. Like,
and I feel like those can be like the craziest times,
Yeah,
just because like you're just doing it, and all of a sudden you'll find something that you're not like meaning to find. You're like, oh fuck, I don't even know how to handle this, you know? And that can be great too. Those are probably the most profound trips.
Yeah.
Are the ones that you're just like, whoa.
And then also what happened, like I remember one time when we were tripping out really bad at John's house, and I don't know how it got to this point, but like...
Was that when we were going out to the car?
We were out in the car, and like I felt like I was shaking like really hard. Like I would go lay down, and I felt like I would be shaking
you
really
jolt
hard.
up all of a sudden.
And I would fuck no, I'm not gonna go that far. And then like, I don't know, because I felt like I was getting far away from you. And then when I woke up, you weren't even recognizable to me. Nothing, my circumstances, what I'm doing there, I didn't even know what the fuck. I don't even know. I didn't know why I was there, what I was doing, and like.
Oh jeez. Yeah, you don't know what was going on.
I felt like I was in
the intent,
amnesia.
nothing. Yeah.
And I remember I was like kind of just freaking out, and just freaking the fuck out, not knowing what the fuck.
Yeah, you just kept repeating, like, on the surface, like me in my own trip, just watching you, I was like, he just needs to get it out. And like you were just like, Vegeta Lucia, something, something, something. Like you just kept repeating the same shit, and I was like, we'll stick here.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't know why. I have no fucking clue.
I think I'd remind you of Dragon Ball Z or something.
We were watching
to like,
Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know.
That day, because I was trying to get you to watch.
We were really into Dragon Ball Z at the time.
I was trying to get you to watch the whole series.
Yeah.
And like we were watching, I think the second Broly movie that day, and then I was like, we were gonna go to John's trip. And I had it on in the car. Yeah.
We're watching fucking Get Out of all movies to watch.
Oh my god.
Like no wonder you had this.
Well, I had to leave, and then fucking John was tripping me the fuck out.
He just seemed way too zen.
I don't know.
His like face, he was just like, he was good.
He was zonked, and I was like, I was like, is he okay? Like I was like freaking. I was like,
I had no idea. I was just kind of in the movie, and I was like, whatever.
I felt like John was just like, I don't know, this gatekeeper of like souls, and like you can't escape this dimension, and like and then I had to leave.
No way, really?
Yeah.
I remember when we were outside, you were like, did John like freak you out when you were there? Like, no. And I was like, oh shit, he's tripping.
And this is like, okay, and mind you,
I had no idea.
I think also like this is when me and John were first really becoming friends.
Yeah, that's only the third time we've been doing this apartment. Like, let's do a bunch of shrooms with you, bud.
Yeah, let's fucking do shrooms. And like, it would not, anytime we hang out with John, it would not be like, the journey would not be complete without someone freaking out on shrooms. But like, yeah, I think I was just freaked out to he was like a new friend, and like I didn't want him to like think I was weird and shit, and like I didn't want to be weird in front of you guys because I felt like, I don't know. You
just were in a weird moment in time, and you felt like you were just like everything was weird, and like you were being weird, and like Yeah, I can see that. Oh man.
At this time, yeah, exactly. At this point in time, I literally only hung out with you, just with you. We didn't really do much anything.
No.
Like outside of fighting and the work.
Yeah.
And then John was like my only friend outside of that.
Oh babe.
Oh shit. I didn't see that.
Good?
Yeah.
So anyway, John.
Yeah, John was like my friend that I was really reaching outside. Because I think at this point in time, I hadn't really talked to many of my other friends. I was talking to Zach and Sam, obviously, but like not all the time. You know, we weren't hanging out all the time. And I didn't really have anything else besides fighting you, work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then John was like a guy who I used to train with, so I was like, fuck yeah, let's hang out. And you know, we do the same shit. Like, fuck yeah, this is like perfect. Let's do it.
Yeah, it was like basically us coming home from like college and shit, and just like.
Yeah, like we would have been coming back home from college.
No, you're good. You okay?
Yeah. You okay, babe?
No, I'm great. Yeah, but for me, like psychedelics, I think are just something that like I like to just do just to like realize where I am, you know, like this is how I've been feeling, this is what I've been putting on others, you know, like I feel like I get to a point where like I explode and then like I have no idea what's going on and like everything's going so fast and like
yeah, like when you're tripping out.
Yeah, like bad. I just don't know what that's just my everyday life when I get like when I just get like anxious and like everything's just I feel like everything like I don't know what I'm doing anymore, and then I just like take a psychedelic and I just like because I build up to that moment of intent, so like I know I'm gonna take this psychedelic. I know that I'm having these issues. Fucking tell me, why am I having these issues? Like, brain, mind, go inside myself and, like, tell me what the fuck's going on in there. Like, that's the deepest look at myself, is that I take.
Yeah.
Because I know when I go in there, I'm not going to like what I see at all, but I'm also going to come out, like, loving myself even more. You know, like...
It's amazing.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I feel like I need to... I don't know. I guess I just get to moments where I feel like I need to get that way. I'm just like, alright, yep, it's time to take that psychedelic. I'm getting a little too I'm going in a direction where I don't know I'm going. I need to recenter myself.
Yeah.
That's why I like psychedelics.
Yeah, I like it because I get the introspective look. I think I love to freak out, honestly.
I know.
I love to freak out. I think it's because I can take something with that. You know, like if I freak out about something, I can take that with me.
Yeah.
As opposed to like I can figure that out. I can take it like, okay, what's going on with me, and like.
But the reason you're freaking out is because you're carrying that weight. You know, like you're fighting something. Why am I fighting that? You know?
Oh yeah, exactly. No.
That's exactly why you freak out.
And like you don't know what it is, and it keeps you in this loop.
Yeah, and you're just like, it's like.
And until you figure it out, then you're never gonna. Until you move forward or accept that it's a reality.
That's why freakouts are so profound too, you know?
Yeah.
It's because they really lead you to that place where I think something's telling you. I don't know if it's energy, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, you feel that? Like, something's telling you to go this way. Or, like
you're being directed.
Yeah.
Being guided.
And it's like, most people, when you hear them on psychedelics and what they're talking about, you're like, fuck yeah. Like, no, I feel that.
Yeah.
And it's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Like, is that just being on psychedelics, or is that like us being like not on psychedelics, you know, like just being out in like the world and like seeing it?
Well, seeing it for what it really is.
Yeah, like, do we feel those same things when we're out like in reality and just like, you know, whatever, and do we just like contain it?
And like, what are we? Yeah.
Just going that.
Do we ignore it that much?
Matrix of life, you know? Yeah.
Do we not give it that enough attention? Like, why? Why are we choosing to ignore it like this?
Exactly.
And that's kind of that's why I like to look at. I think, the psychedelics gives me like a more objective view of things, because I can kill the ego and see things for how it really is. Like, I feel like it's how it really is. It might not even be how it really is.
Yeah. You know, doing psychedelics, I actually forgot we were in a fucking, like, epidemic right now.
Yeah.
Or pandemic, whatever.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about the coronavirus.
Yeah.
I was, like, looking at all these people with, like,